Hey folks, we're coming at you live here from Daytona Beach in Florida. If you're new to the channel, we cover the best motorcycle roads in every state in America. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 best motorcycle rides for those heading to Daytona Bike Week and Biketoberfest in 2024. So stay tuned folks, because we've got the best roads right here. Okay, so here we go with the best rides around Daytona Beach. The Daytona Beach Bike Week is one of the best known motorcycle rallies in the world. It's always held at a great time of year because even in late winter and early spring, Florida offers warmer temperatures and allows bikers from up north to break out the bike from winter storage, head down and enjoy spring riding in Daytona Beach for this 10-day rally. Biketoberfest, on the other hand, is a 4-day celebration held in October. The fall season offers great riding conditions in the Daytona Beach area as well. As far as motorcycle roads go for these rallies, there's bright sunshine and amazing weather that's perfect for coastal cruises and scenic rides. We'll highlight some of the more popular roads for Bike Week, including scenic rides alongside the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. We'll also reveal some hidden gem roads, with curves through scenic farmland that just may be the best roads to take by motorcycle in Central Florida. And for all the work we put into the video, the only thing we ask of you in return is to hit that like button for us. It really helps out the channel, and don't forget to subscribe either. We've got more videos on the best motorcycle rides in other states in America, so be sure to check those out. And all the roads we're going to talk about can be found on our website, greatmotorcycleroads.com. There we have route descriptions, images of what the roads actually look like, and best of all, we offer free links for the direct Google Maps routes, all of which you can get on the go right on your device. First up is the scenic ORMOND Loop. The ride is about 30 miles in length. The scenic ORMOND Loop is one of the most popular rides for Daytona Bike Week, and for good reason. The ORMOND Loop, featuring Florida A1A and Old Dixie Highway, is a beautiful motorcycle ride in Central Florida. A1A hugs Florida's northeast Atlantic coast, just north of Daytona Beach, and the best way to start the loop is on A1A just north of Daytona. The road travels along the edge of the Atlantic coast, and A1A gets better the further north you go, as there's a few sections where you can get some fantastic views of the ocean. When you reach North Peninsula State Park, turn left onto High Bridge Road. This part of the loop is where the ride really starts to get interesting. You'll instantly feel like you're riding in a completely different part of the state as you navigate alongside the Halifax River, cross over bridges and ride through the scenic marshlands with a few tight turns and corners, all of which makes for a nice break from the congestion you get from downtown Daytona. Then you'll turn on Old Dixie Highway, which offers a long stretch of roadway that's completely shaded from the sun by beautiful ancient live oaks. The state park area here features dense forests on either side of the tree-lined canopy road. Most of this route is straight from here with a few more bends and gentle curves. The diversity you see on such a small loop road makes it incredibly unique, and thankfully there's no stoplights or shopping centers most of the way. This short little journey will take you back in time as you ride your motorcycle through Florida's wild, untouched natural beauty. And the fact that it's so close to Daytona Beach makes it one of the best motorcycle rides for the 2024 Bike Week. Next up is Scenic State Road 13. This is about 42 miles in length. This scenic Florida motorcycle ride takes you along the St. Johns River, which is the longest in the state of Florida. Whether you ride it north or south, State Road 13 offers some of the most scenic views of the river, along with some quiet parks just off the road. An easy way to access this ride is to pick up State Road 13, where it meets with Interstate 295. The northern section of road starts off as a busier 4-lane road, but as you travel south, it eventually settles down to a comfortable 2-lane country road. Scenic Route 13 is one of the best motorcycle trips near Daytona because it offers a relaxing ride with beautiful scenery. You'll be motorcycling along the river and under the old oak trees with Spanish moss hanging over your head along the way. And the road just continues to get better as you head further south. The shady areas of the road from under the trees makes it a perfect road for hot summer days, and it really gives you the sense of being in the old South. State Road 13 also has some nice long stretches of 2-lane roadway, which really allows you to open up and cruise on. We found the pavement to be very smooth as of 2024, and as you head south there's some fun long sweeping curves to enjoy as well. The St. Johns River flows for over 300 miles, and there's numerous scenic views of the river as you ride. There's also several parks to stop along the way, including Riverfront Park and Alpine Groves Park. Overall, this is a beautiful country road in Florida to ride in any time of the year. But it's also one of the best rides near Daytona Beach for Bike Week and Biketoberfest in 2024. Next up, we have the ride around Ocala National Forest on Highway 314 and 314A. This route is about 46 miles in length. The Ocala National Forest is a great motorcycle riding area for those who are looking to find some good roads. Florida Route 19 is a popular ride, as the trees are scenic on either side of the road, but it's often riddled with busy traffic. If you're looking for a quieter, curvy country road to motorcycle, one of the best kept secrets in Central Florida is this route along 314 and 314A. 314 can be started in the Ocala National Forest just off Florida 19. The entire route offers rustic Florida country scenery as well as open farmland. There's some fun sweeping curves as well as small bends and turns on 314 and 314A as you ride alongside the forested trees. And there's only a few stop signs and stoplights on the entire route. The road pavement has been done over in recent years, which makes for a huge improvement as of 2024. And 314 connects further south on 182nd Avenue Road. And this is another beautiful road to travel on. There's more curves as well as some relaxing open straightaways. These are the types of roads that don't get driven often, and if they are, they're usually just driven by folks who actually live here. So you won't be dealing with all the traffic you normally get on a busier state road. That being said, you can make this a longer loop ride by connecting to Route 19 and ride back up north through the Ocala National Forest. But the ride on the back roads of 314 and 314A is some of the best kept secret riding in Central Florida. And just a quick station break, folks. If you're going to be taking any of these rides near Daytona, you are going to want a comfortable seat. Diamond Motorcycles have been in business since 1971. Their seats are custom fit specifically for each rider and passenger, and seats are made to eliminate all the pressure points. And best of all, everything is made by hand in America right here in Florida. So if you're in Daytona for Bike Week, be sure to check out Diamond Motorcycle or visit diamondmotorcycle.com. Now let's get back to the routes. Next up is the Green Mountain Byway. This road is about 29 miles in length. This scenic Florida motorcycle route can be found just northwest of Orlando, and it will take you around Lake Apopka. The road can be started in Zellwood just off Highway 441. The northern part of the loop features straight roadway with a few bends and curves, past open farmland as you travel around the Lake Apopka North Shore. But the best part of the loop is along Route 561 and 455. The Green Mountain Scenic Byway officially runs along these routes. There's some great scenery to take in along the way, with lots of nice turns and elevation changes on the hills. Sugarloaf Mountain is the highest point in the Florida Peninsula, and you can take the side road detour to get some glimpses of the valley. So I'm here in Sugarloaf Road. This is actually a little detour that takes you to the top of the mountain. I was expecting some sort of official overlook, but there doesn't seem to be one. But it's a nice little country road nevertheless, and there's a few fun 15-mile-an-hour tight curves to navigate. But thankfully there is the Green Mountain observation deck just nearby, which gives you a chance to take a short hike and enjoy the views. This part of the scenic byway rides through pastures and pine forests, with moss-draped live oaks shading the roadway. For a longer ride to the north, check out the old scenic roads from Winter Garden and on to Mount Dora. This one is a bit further away from Daytona at about an hour ride out, but if you're motorcycling in the Orlando area, the ride around Lake Apopka on the Green Mountain Scenic Byway is one of the best in the area. Next up is the Florida A1A Coastal Byway. This is about 53 miles in length. Part of this road is included in the ORMOND Scenic Loop that we mentioned before, but Florida A1A is a scenic road that follows the Atlantic coast for virtually the entire length of the state. The section from Ormond to St. Augustine is a perfect section of road for those looking for a great motorcycle ride while visiting Daytona. This 53-mile stretch of road traverses some of the state's most breathtaking beaches and historic sites. Most of the road travels right along the beach, with views of the dunes, sand, and surf. Sections of the road is thankfully untouched by development as you travel between the ocean and the river on the other side. When I first took A1A for the first time from Ormond to St. Augustine, I really thought it was going to be more of a touristy road with restaurants and hotels. But thankfully, a lot of the road has been preserved by state parks and forests, so for a lot of sections of road, it really feels like it's just you and the ocean while you ride your motorcycle. As you continue north to the nation's oldest city in St. Augustine, you cross over bridges with long-range views of sandbars and scenic marshes. Most of the state beaches here offer free parking, so there's plenty of opportunities to walk along the beach or take a short stroll on the oceanside boardwalks. If you've got the time for a longer ride, the Coastal Byway once again becomes a great road north of St. Augustine all the way up to Jacksonville Beach. While the scenic A1A consists mostly of long straights, this road is still fun to ride. For its beauty and history, the Coastal Byway offers serene riding. The only catch is it's a popular road for tourists, but if you time your ride wisely, sometimes you can enjoy the Coastal Byway free of traffic. With its state parks, national monuments, stunning beaches, and nature trails, the scenic Route A1A is one of the best motorcycle roads near Daytona. So that's our list for the top 5 best motorcycle rides for those heading to Daytona Bike Week and Biketoberfest in 2024. If you didn't see a route that you think should be included, go ahead and let us know in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful at all, hit that like button for us, and don't forget to subscribe either. And all these roads can be found on our website, greatmotorcycleroads.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.